was just listening to some of the live streaming of the Supreme Court discussion, the oral arguments over the TikTok ban. And some of the questions that the justices were asking were just you see how they don't understand. You see a generational divide, you see a class divide, that they do not get what this app is and what this app means to those of us that are both consumers of the content and the content creators. One of the questions was like, are you is this an issue of people could just get it somewhere else and they're just attached to TikTok like an old t-shirt? And they kept saying like, well, but they're stealing your data. They're stealing your data, the content manipulation. And they also implied that if Congress actually released the classified evidence that they have that TikTok is dangerous, that Americans wouldn't listen. And what they're missing is the reason that Americans won't listen is because we know that every single tech company is collecting our data and utilizing it to manipulate us. Meta absolutely has done this. Apple has had malpractice suits done for this. So has Google. Amazon 100% manipulates us through the data. We know that every single one of these sites that we visit on the internet and every single app that we use manipulates our data and utilizes our data probably to our detriment most of the time. And it doesn't matter if it's an American company that is utilizing our data. We have made thoughtful decisions. We don't trust any of these companies, but we have made thoughtful decisions about the cost benefit analysis of what can we get out of a particular app or website versus what we might lose in terms of our data or content manipulation. And that's a negotiation every one of us happens to do every single day. If you use Amazon, you get your packages in 2 to 3 days, and you can get things in rural areas or that you can't necessarily get otherwise. If you use TikTok, you can make massive connections with people. You can get discovered if you're a content creator. You can make money on TikTok Shop and with your own digital products or real products. Or there's all kinds of benefits to TikTok that in the minds of the American people outweigh the risk. And what they're trying to say is that we're too stupid to negotiate that. But they don't realize that we are negotiating that every single day, and we trust American companies equally or less than we trust TikTok and ByteDance.